Is it Xander? Is it Brad Pitt? Could be anyone in these Hollywood A-lister sunglasses and hat combo.
Look at these three.
I love them.
$3 sunglasses.
I thought you were going to say they're 3D glasses that you nicked from the cinema, and I thought they could be those.
They would do kind of well. They would protect me from some of the light.
There you go. How are you feeling, Xander? You all right?
Good.
You had a good weekend?
Yeah. I mean, I only really spent yesterday doing something.
Okay.
The other days, and again, it's my life. I don't really do much.
Just lazing around. But yesterday, I want to talk about it because it's a big thing here now. The UMF, the music festival.
Yes.
Is it good? I've never been to any kind of music festivals in Korea.
That's probably what people don't actually think about. Like, Korea is one of those destinations where music festivals like to come.
Yeah.
And UMF is just one of like 5 or 6 huge ones. I can't remember all the names. They're all very, very similar.
Yeah.
But huge DJs come over. Like huge. Like you would expect. And you'd be paying a lot of money. I mean, I didn't pay to go, but
okay.
I mean, people obviously did. But you'd pay a lot of money to see these DJs. I would reckon.
Yeah.
If you were a fan, I'm not really into the music.
Like hundreds of dollars. I
reckon so.
It's like the dance and electronic. That kind of thing.
EDM thing. They did have some other stages around, but I don't know where they were.
No, you couldn't find them.
I didn't even bother looking.
You just was at the main stage.
Yeah, I was just in the main area the whole time. I know Happy went round and he saw Ice Cube.
Oh, wow.
Ice Cube was here.
In Korea for UMF?
Yeah, he was the headliner on the live stage, I think.
Ice Cube, like the legendary hip-hop artist.
I wanted to go see Ice Cube.
Yeah, me too.
But I didn't make my way over.
No, I didn't make it there.
I didn't even bother going, so...
Was it in Jamshid again? Because I've heard it's there usually.
They're
stadium.
always at that big Olympics... Is it Olympic? Is it called the Olympic Stadium?
Yeah, because it's from the 88 Games. Wow, that must be an amazing destination to have it as well.
It's huge, and last night, because it was the Magic Mac now, the last day...
Yeah.
There was loads of fireworks, which is really cool, and people were really surprised about it. They didn't expect the fireworks to happen.
Oh, really?
So everyone was like, quick, get your phone out. Get your phone out and start recording.
Let's film it. Oh, that sounds like a good Sunday evening.
It was
I haven't had a big night out on a Sunday for, I think, 10 or so years.
Yeah, how old are your kids?
I miss it.
Exactly.
You know, in the UK, though, so the Sunday is not a big night, unless maybe you're a student. But when you go to work, no one goes out on a Sunday. But here, you can go out any night of the week, even as a worker, right?
Yes, every night of the week.
Drink,
and in fact, there is one club. I actually found a listing of clubs, and there's one club in the Gangnam area which is open every single night.
Really?
Every single
probably
night.
Packed as well, I imagine, right?
And the other ones start usually from Thursday, and they split between them, kind of like who's open on a Sunday, who's open on a Thursday. So
I see.
If it's open on a Thursday, it's not usually open on a Sunday, but some of them are.
If you want a brilliant night out in Seoul, you just need to ask Xander, I feel. We could do another corner with you.
Yeah.
Nightlife in Seoul.
Nightlife, why not? Just get me on, I'll do a double hour block.
Today's theme for us is potato snacks here in Korea. Are you a fan of the potato snacks?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm very guilty about buying these all the time.
You pig out on them from time to time.
I do, especially some of these brands, because they got good flavours.
Yeah, they got brilliant Korean flavours. They got some that are similar to the West as well, I suppose. But yeah, there are some interesting
We are
brands.
lacking a couple of flavours from England, I would say. However, I did see some in a different Pyeongchang brand, a different convenience store brand.
Which flavour?
I saw like a crispy bacon kind of flavour.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, crispy bacon.
Streaky bacon kind of thing. You know, we know what I'm talking about. I can't remember the exact flavour from the UK, but it's something about bacon.
Yeah.
Smoky bacon. No, it's smoky bacon. I haven't seen that here.
No.
Like, that's not... They tend to go with their whole, like, normal flavours, and then they go into their more...
weird.
Seafoody anju type kind of tasting flavours, which...
Even though bacon is like a thing here, you can get it in the supermarket. It's not the decent
it's not English
UK
bacon.
British bacon.
It's American bacon, guys.
Absolutely. So maybe that's why. But we've got loads in here today. I count 3, 6, 7, I don't know, about nine different flavours we've got today. So we're going to eat them on air. So if you're not watching video radio, tune in now, because our audio descriptions are lame. So you've got to have the visual stimulation there.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
That's all it's going to be, yeah. So we've got a load of different ones. And where do you want to start, Xander?
Let's start with the more basic flavours,
Okay.
and we work our way into the weird. I know this one's going to be sweet.
Okay, that looks nice.
Let's start with this one. This one is a normal kind of brand. I would say this is more similar to our Walkers, I guess.
It's
or
the
Lay's.
standard,
It's
isn't
like
it? Yeah.
the big one from America.
Yeah, it looks like it as well, doesn't it? The actual chips. But it is made by, I believe, a Korean company, yeah. So
Yes.
it's different.
Or is that a Korean company?
Yeah.
Is it one of the licensed ones, maybe?
Maybe
Orion?
it's licensed through there, right? So
Yeah.
this, I don't even know what flavour this is. It
Just
says
plain. Like
original.
it's a salty one.
Okay, is
Plain
that
salt.
ready salted in the
Ready
UK?
salted.
Ah.
I like how our names are just like.
very
Because, now, the
different,
reason
aren't they?
why they're called ready salted.
Uh-huh.
Do you know why?
No.
Oh, I'm really surprised.
Why?
You don't.
Yeah. Why is the ready there? What does that
Because
mean?
crisps or potato chips used to come unsalted and used to come with a pack, and you used to salt your own chips or crisps.
Yeah, I remember that when I was young.
And so they brought back like a kind of nostalgic, like, you know, the whole like salt and shake version.
It was a little blue packet
So
that
the
you'd
reason
open.
it's ready salted, it's already salted.
Ah, well, why does it say already salted?
Because
then?
I was already salted, isn't it? You know,
That
you
sounds a bit weird,
you
yeah.
just say ready salted. It's like
I
that's
see.
the way British like to talk. But
So this brand is quite popular in Korea as well. I
yeah,
believe.
you can find this everywhere. This is everywhere, and most people would say this brand, the name of it. Like
Yeah.
if you were like, oh, what kind of crisps or chips do you eat?
Sure.
They would say this one.
Yeah, and these are totally, they smell the same, they look the same as all the ones you get in the UK and the US, I
yeah,
assume.
exactly. Very lightly crisps, like probably done in vegetable or sunflower,
Yep.
maybe.
Exactly, taste exactly the same as well.
It is the same, I think so.
It is exactly the same, definitely. So this is not going to blow anyone's minds if you've had these crisps before, but they are tasty. There's a reason they're popular everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm. And if you looking for something that you're familiar with, then there's definitely a flavour for you to go to. But if you're more adventurous,
Yeah.
we have some others.
They're fantastic. I'm looking forward to the others. I do like these, but I never buy these through choice. Like if I'm in the Pyeongcham, the Korean supermarket, I always want something a bit weird, a bit different.
Yeah.
Not these. Yeah, I'm like I can get those in the UK. I'm not buying them all the way out here in Seoul. So,
That's fair.
Okay, number 2.
Okay, well, let's see what we got here. So, what's going to be that?
Do whatever you
Okay,
like.
well,
Simon.
that's more of a Canadian flavour. I've had these are kind of strong. This probably is the next one to go. Should we go with these one?
Yeah.
You know,
Okay, the ones in the box.
Well,
These,
no, actually, it's not really that normal. This one, let's go with this one.
you're being fussy. Those have been around for years. Like when I was here in the 80s, I remember these being sold. So these are like, I don't know, they kind of look like French fries, right? But
They
they've got an
are-
interesting texture.
They're like airy,
Yeah.
and we do have something
Crunchy.
similar in the UK. I just
Oh.
can't remember what they're called.
Oh,
But I
really?
believe they might be yellow. The packet might be yellow.
Okay. I can't remember.
I got very vivid memories of these things, but go ahead. Sir.
Oh, so look, they look a bit like French fries, a bit kind of French fry, but like Xander said, they're a bit airy, aren't they? So they're a bit thicker, and they've got big crunch on them.
Yeah, get that crunch.
Oh, these are really nice. I didn't know they tasted like this. I rarely get these as well, because they've been around for so long, I feel like I'm old-fashioned if I eat them.
Yeah.
But they taste kind
I
of
think
like
our design-
oniony.
Yeah, there's a slight different taste
Yeah.
in it. It doesn't seem to say.
No, it doesn't say the
It
flavour
just
on
says
there.
potato.
Yeah, but it does definitely have some kind of flavouring, like a bit of an onion ring flavour to it.
Right, exactly. I think the design, whatever we have ours in the UK, might be there might be a hole down the middle of it. But it
Oh.
might be a similar kind of fry shape.
What does it say on the back? Because some of these have some really interesting stories. It shows you how they're made, actually, on the back. I don't know if you'd want to make these at home, but it shows like the potatoes and then frying them and then even trying them with a bit of salt on them. Or maybe that's how they're served already,
Right.
with a drink as well.
Yeah.
These are also not wacky in terms of flavour at all, right?
No, a
Pretty
very
standard.
very staple standard flavour. Nothing that's gonna blow your mind.
Yeah, the
unfortunately.
Korean name of them is just a shortened version of potato stick. You can see the English, but we won't say the Korean because it's a brand name. But yeah, again, this is not offensive in any way. Anyone
Do
would.
you expect it to be? But, okay, well,
Offended
by the
me.
end you may be offended by something. We can definitely see. We definitely have time for that one.
Super crunchy, and again, yeah, pretty much ready salted with a hint of onion. We've got time for one more, Xander,
Yeah.
before a
Okay.
song breakdown.
And we got to this one. This is the one very similar to that. It has a hole down the middle.
Yeah, these
So it's
do
airy.
look like French fries. I think that's the whole design, right?
Yeah.
Is to look like chips.
And they're meant to taste like cheese gratin.
Oh, this is cheese gratin flavour. But you know, the bigger packs of this are the cool ones because they have the sauce inside. in the little, like fast food sauce, and you can dip it into barbecue or hot sauce. I don't know why we didn't get the bigger pack.
See through that? Oh yeah, you can just about see. Oh, there we go. You can see through, Mike. You can see my finger through.
These are one of the favourites of my kids. Like one of my kids likes it without the sauce, the other likes it with the sauce.
It smells great.
It smells nice and cheesy, doesn't it? Oh, it's really nice. I love these.
Not sure if that is a real gratin kind of flavour, but
no,
that's more of an American thing for me. I mean, a Canadian dish, isn't it, gratin?
Oh, really?
I think it's French.
I have no idea.
Happy always mentions that, so I always think it's French.
The way they market these flavours, I often find is ridiculous. Like, how could you tell the difference between just cheese flavour and cheese gratin and those kind of things? And often I wonder, if you just did a blind taste test, people would say a lot of these taste similar, right? It's just the way they're packaged.
Doing a blind taste test on the radio.
Oh,
somehow.
That
wouldn't really work because our reactions wouldn't be able to see what we're trying. So
that's true.
That's a shame. But this is a good one too.
Yeah, it's again, if you're into cheesy crisps, which they sell all over the world, you'll like these.
Yeah.
And there's nothing too special about them apart from the shape. Like, I've not seen this before. I think I know what you're talking about in the UK. You're not talking about like chipsticks. Weren't they? But those were like full. They were. There wasn't a hole, and they were like salt and vinegar flavour.
Maybe
like an old style,
something like that. Yeah, I remember the packaging being kind of plain.
Yeah, super plain. These with the sauce, if we had the sauce, it would have been really cool. But these are by themselves as well.
No
Not
sauce.
too bad at all. All right, we'll be back in part 2 after having a drink of water, because this is way too much salt for the morning time. Send us your messages about potato snacks in your country, and we can read those out in part 2. I'm going to play some N Flying. This is Tugon Ganja, or Hot Potato. To go on potato, hot potatoes indeed, from N Flying. We're here with Xander for part 2 of Hot Off the Shelf, and today we're talking about potato chip snacks known as crisps in the UK, but as chips, I guess, in the US, which is quite confusing for someone from Britain as well.
It feels horrible for me to say
chips.
Yeah,
that is French fries to us, isn't it?
Exactly.
Well, not French fries, because they're fatter and uglier in Britain. I was talking about fish and chips the other day.
Chunky, I don't really
say
what they
like
call
chunky chips?
Chunky crinkle cut, please.
Oh, really? Crinkle cut?
Or big oven one. Or wedges.
Oh, wedges.
Size matters to me. I like them big and flavourful.
Not too thin. We got Oda here saying, at least you get chips. Always good the day after. Really? Are they good the day after? What are we talking about? The chips here?
Talking about after a day out. Night out.
After a night out. I see. Okay.
Because replenishes the salt you probably lost.
Yeah, could be a good hangover cure, I suppose. Oda then goes on to say, I'm going to have to leave you now and keep my friend company. But you guys have a great time testing these and have a good rest of the day. Thank you, Oda, for that.
Thank you very much.
Robert also says the chips from India are quite smashing from that Lay's brand. That seems to be like the global version of Walkers in the UK, right?
It definitely is.
I think the logo looks the same in everything,
same
right?
logo. Yeah. I reckon they are the same same company, or they bought each other out in some way. So
yeah, and this one even looks very similar. The one we tried earlier, the original flavour, that packaging looks not exactly the same, but quite similar with the red little sign behind it. Yeah,
that is a very, very similar design choice.
Maybe a copy, or maybe part of a collaboration. Who knows, right?
A lot of these places, like, they make something good and then they license it to other people to make. Yeah. So you might see on the packaging, it's like, licensed to be made under this group. So okay. You see that with lots of international beers.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I see.
Got a message from Ji Hie Kwan, or Kwan Ji Hie. I love the Hui Origamja, which we believe is the tornado potato, if you've ever seen them.
That is the Korean translation. I didn't know that's what it was called in Korean, actually.
Yeah, neither did I. Which is a sliced potato, but which is never cut. It's usually deep fried, covered with some seasonings.
Yeah.
I remember I had an interview while I was eating that in Myeongdong, which is where I was going to say you can go and eat it if you would like to.
The street food, and it looks like a tornado because the potato is just wrapped around this stick, and it is delicious. Have you tried it, Xander?
No.
It's amazing.
I have seen other people try it, and you get to choose sometimes what you can put on.
You can dip it in like different like seasonings, as GA said.
I think they had like there might be a cheese powder sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. All of them are good. It is dripping in grease, but it is a great guilty pleasure. But I wonder how you could eat that during an interview, GA, or do you mean maybe after an interview? Because maybe that wouldn't be that professional, like rocking up with your tornado potato.
Or maybe it's a pro tip: find out what street food your future boss may like
and share it together.
Yes,
brilliant. Hillen says from the US, I know they're old news, but honey butter chips from Korea. I finally tried them with my friends last week. They went well with our numerous stouts and ale. Oh, I guess with a beer, the saltiness is good, isn't it? The chips tend to come towards the last quarter of the drinking session. By the way, Korea is the only place I know of where you can finish eating at a restaurant and have fried chicken to you from another restaurant. Yeah, the icha, samcha, the various different stops you have. Lots of food is consumed, aren't they?
It's great, and yeah, I think she was referring to probably getting something delivered to her from another restaurant.
To him.
Him, sorry.
Is a very manly name.
Oh, I was reading Hillary. My eyes are obviously too blurry. My apologies.
It's okay.
So, Siska, hello.
Moving on.
Siska's a little message. Morning, Xander. Potato.
Yay.
I love it in general, not only chips, but many dishes with potatoes. We also have many flavours of potato chips here. Posted a picture.
Oh, you've got also that international brand as well, don't you? Yeah.
Yes.
Different ones.
Exactly.
You check it out on Facebook if you can't see the video radio right now. Okay.
It's down.
Right,
and the last time I tried the honey butter chips cherry blossom one.
Yes, me too. We did it on the show. It's actually good. Seriously, I thought it would just be like a marketing thing, but it tasted really nice, yeah.
Oh.
And in pink packaging as well.
What does cherry blossom taste like?
Exactly. I had no idea what that actually tastes like.
I don't really go picking up flowers on the floor to eat them. But
no.
Yeah, I'll try to watch the video, but because it's about potatoes, but she's still in bed.
Oh, come on,
keep resting.
You are not feeling too well today, so we'll let you off. One last message before we try some more. Zana from Malaysia says, this kind of feels like an ASMR show. Yeah, often it does with us eating. Good morning, King Peter and Xander. Nice. I love potato chips, but I'm fasting today, and this is not helping at all. Well, we're going to eat some more, unfortunately, Zana, but please keep tuning in. Hopefully it'll motivate you to pray harder, perhaps.
Right, exactly. Keep
if
going.
That's your aim, yeah.
Determination.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make an excuse for doing this in front of you, Zana. So what are we going to go for next, Zana?
Zana. You're a king. You refer to as a king. Are you a king? I need a royal title of some kind.
You could be Squire.
Squire?
Squire Xander.
Squire.
There you go.
Come here, Squire. Okay, so I guess, again, these are kind of all these garlic butter.
Garlic butter.
Garlic butter. And then we got like the sausages of some kind.
Those are the myeongnyeonjeon. You know, the like egg roe. So they look like sausages, but they taste
Are you kidding
nothing.
me?
No, seriously. Like,
wow, this is a joke.
We can maybe save that for the last one.
Okay.
I love those.
Okay,
seriously.
let's go with some garlic butter.
Garlic butter.
Oh, they come in a little individual pack.
Yeah, exactly.
So
so you can just eat one and the other stays fresh. And this is a brand that's been around for quite a while. I like the plain flavour they got of this. I've never tried the garlic butter. Here, would you like some, Xander?
Thank you very much.
See, you pick out
like
on
little
them.
thins.
They're really thin, aren't they?
Definitely smell like garlic.
And I believe
Sorry, everybody in the room.
These are the ones, yeah, that haven't been fried. So these have been baked. So they kind of sold them as being healthy first up.
Baked potato.
Yeah, but seriously, they do taste still really crunchy.
Let's get some crunch in there.
It's like a little garlic bread in my mouth. Yeah. I like it.
They're very dry though.
They are, yeah, because they've been baked, yeah. You can tell, right?
That's full of flavour.
Because of the seasoning. I love these.
Oh, wow.
And I kind of say to myself, I'm being healthy because they're baked.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of seasoning, isn't there?
I mean, this whole pack, apparently, it's 80 grams. It's 386 calories.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Well,
but only just half of them.
Only 0.3% garlic butter taste. What? How does that work? They're so flavourful.
Yeah. There's lots of little herby bits on it as well. These are the baked versions. So check these out. They're always in this box. That's their kind of point, that they're sold in these boxes. I love these.
Yeah, it's just crunch.
Garlic butter seems to be a flavour that's taking off these days as well. Not just snacks, but foods as well.
Something butter in general is always a flavour thrown out.
Yeah, it was the honey butter before, wasn't it? Yeah. Now it's just the garlic butter instead.
I actually had honey butter nuts the other day.
How were they?
They're better than the crisps.
Really? Does that mean they're good, or they're just
No, that
better?
means they're good because I didn't like the crisps. So.
Okay. Next flavour.
Oh, let's just go with this one. No. It's a very happy-looking orange.
It's meant to be a potato. Although I must say,
I've never seen a potato like that.
No, you're right. Potatoes here are a bit different to the UK ones. You don't get as much choice first up, because in the UK you've got all these different kind of, I don't know what you call them, like species of potatoes, like King Edwards and things like that.
Jersey Royals.
Yeah, but here in Korea it's usually just, there's the potatoes.
It's just the ganja.
It's just one section.
Mr.
And they're
Ganja.
expensive these days, apparently. My wife has been telling me. Super expensive because there's a shortage at the minute.
These are tiny.
They don't look as big as they do on the front, do they?
No. That is definitely not a good size comparison. They're very, very small.
And at the end of this name is gang, and there's a very famous crisp in Korea, the prawn gang, and this is the potato version of those, apparently. They even look quite similar. How do they smell? Quite plain.
How do they taste like prawns?
No, they don't taste like prawns whatsoever. They're quite plain.
Is it like a slightly barbecue, Matt?
I don't know.
No, I don't
That's
think
what it
so
says
either.
on our script, but I don't
Definitely not
believe it at all. It seems like
it's potato, but like a
just ready
potato.
salted, maybe a little bit of salt, right? They're quite light as well because they're airy.
Again, yes, very airy.
They really actually do just taste like mini versions of the potato sticks we had earlier, I feel.
Exactly. These would be great if you were drinking something like lounging at the Han Gang with some friends on a nice summer's afternoon or evening.
And you wanted something light.
You could eat a lot of these without feeling guilty.
Yeah.
Because there's not as much flavour, it feels like I need to eat more of them to consume the flavour. So
again, though, there's about 300 odd calories in this one bag, so
they've hidden it somewhere.
You feel all right about it, but then your waist would tell you different the next day, I feel. Loads more messages that we're going to read out in part 3, and we're going to try the ultimate, the fish, egg, and mayonnaise fish roe. I'm serious, that is delicious, Xander. You are going to be knocked away, I hope.
Okay.
Here's some Idara Sonia, Cherry, while you get hyped up for that. Love Cherry Motion. We're back for part 3. Hot off the shelf, Xander's in the studio in his sunglasses and hat, looking rather Hollywood today. A-lister. Apart from that dancing that I can now see on the Facebook delay. That's brilliant. You could be part of that group, Idare Sonia. We have a load of messages to read out, so let's start off with Jennifer Webb in the US saying, my favourite cracker is called Chicken in a Biscuit. It's a favourite chip. It's barbecue Fritos, and my favourite snack cookie is Nutter Butters. What a name, because Nutter in the UK means someone who's crazy, right? You're a nutter.
You're a nutter.
Let me know what US snacks you like and I can send you a care package. Anything, Jennifer, would be great.
All of them.
Yes, everything you can fit into a box, yeah.
Kevin Leonard. That sounds like such a rock star name.
It does, doesn't it?
Kevin Leonard.
It is the name of someone famous. I can't remember who it was as well.
Speaking of potato snacks, there's a particular comfort food native to Quebec.
Ooh.
That turns my stomach. Turns my stomach just thinking of it.
Oh, no.
No, turns my stomach is a very negative.
Yeah.
A negative thing.
What is it?
Well, he's talking about poutine.
Oh, really?
Have you had poutine?
Yeah, I had it. I thought it was delicious.
Yeah, maybe.
You had a bad one.
Yeah, I think it's maybe this is just a disparity between us and America. Because Happy says some things like. That's like, no, but that's a negative thing. He's like, no, that's a positive thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it turns my stomach would be like a bad thing. It's making you feel sick. But
yeah.
I think he
means
I think he likes it.
Hopefully.
It's basically French fries with no cheese, curds, and gravy, and that's the main point. Is curds of cheese, not just normal, not just cheese, but they're delicious. And there's plenty of places in Seoul you can have poutine,
like proper ones. I've heard there's some where they just put cheese on it.
Pretty good. There's a place in Italy that makes their own cheese curds, and they were supplying the Canadian Olympic team when the Olympics was here, and we got to meet them, and they're really lovely people.
The Olympic team needed their fix of curds, poutine, while they were here. Wow.
The Canada House at the Olympics they had like 3 different flavours of poutine. There was samgyeopsal poutine. There was a Seoul chicken poutine.
Samgyeopsal poutine.
It's just poutine with samgyeopsal.
Okay,
but that was fantastic. It was amazing.
Sounds brilliant. Amy J says we have Lay's Southern Biscuit in gravy flavour. What does a biscuit taste like as a flavour of crisp? Because biscuit is like a scone, isn't it, in America? Yeah. So that surely tastes similar to a potato, I suppose. But anyway, I'd like to give it a try. Norma says about potato chips, well, I like the spicy ones, and I recently got a subscription of Korean snacks, and I sent you a photo of them. You've got the honey butter cherry blossom ones there, the tuna mayonnaise as well, which Xander was not happy about, and the very spicy flavour, I believe, is this one. And then the twister ones, have you seen these? These are like guabegis, and they're like twisted, really crunchy, kind of cinnamony, sugary flavour.
Yeah.
They're really
Loads
good.
of them.
I love
We could do a whole show on that type
yeah.
of sweet potatoes.
Yes, yeah,
Three
we should do
potatoes
that.
there.
That's the traditional crisps, I
Yeah.
suppose, of the day. And then we got another message here from Seiko88 in Guatemala saying, here we have the standard flavours like classic, cheese, sour cream and onion, barbecue, and a couple of years ago we had some chips that had a fried chicken flavour from a fast food restaurant in Guatemala called Polo Campero. They were delicious, loved them, but they were on the market for just a couple of months.
Well, that's a perfect segue to this.
Chicken barbecue style, right?
Apparently it's kanjang chicken.
Oh no, soy sauce flavoured chicken. Lovely.
One of my
jubbly.
favourite flavours, actually.
I like this brand as well because their crisps are this ridged version that we have in the UK, a similar kind of thicker ridge there. The McCoys, you know.
The real McCoys,
yeah.
Love a good McCoys.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Also, like something in the UK, like our kind of flavours are colour coded, and I believe that one flavour is now reversed.
Oh really?
I think cheese and onion and salt and vinegar reversed their flavours somewhere. Because I remember cheese and onion being green.
Yeah.
But then at some point they changed to blue.
Oh really? They switched
Yeah,
over.
before I left the UK they changed to blue, and then
that must have confused people for months, maybe years. Must have been on
right?
PM's
Because
questions
blue
or
was
something.
always salt and vinegar, and then
Yeah.
I think there's only Walkers that swapped it. So McCoy still kept the original colour.
Yeah, which is definitely blue, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think brown is usually a barbecue or meaty flavour in the UK. So these are the chicken soy sauce flavour. Ooh, smell good. Smell really strong, actually.
The Guskas enriched for more flavour, more surface area.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Oh yes.
Oh, I like a bit of this. So soy sauce on chicken is something I like as well from some of the chicken brands. You know,
Yeah,
you can get the spicy one, but I like the soy sauce one.
Yeah. When you pedal or do a delivery, if you can read the Korean, there's usually many different flavors.
Yeah.
But if there's not, there'll be the just fried and then this yangnyeom.
Yeah.
And depending on where you go, the yangnyeom will vary
Yeah.
between a very nice sweet, lightly spicy kind of flavor, all the way to death.
Yes. Yeah. The
Full
blows off
mat,
your head.
like they don't warn you.
No.
They just expect you to know.
Yeah, despite the fact it's always called Yum Yum wherever you go.
Yeah.
This is kind of that one that you said first. The light kind of salty, but there's a bit of kick to it, a bit tangy, I'd say. But
Very
this
good.
would be totally okay with people who are not good with spice.
Yeah, it's not just like this doesn't taste like the soy sauce you'd have with like a sashimi or anything like any raw fish. Don't think of it like that.
No.
It's more of a sauce that they make with the soy sauce, and it's more like a paste they put on.
Yeah, yeah.
Bit
It
like the
doesn't
yangnyeom
taste
sauce
like
there.
a plain soy sauce. That would be an awful way to market a crisp, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Soy
Soy
sauce,
sauce flavour.
just soy sauce.
Just
No, but it's great. I
soaking wet.
really recommend these ones. These are great.
Okay, this one is another one that apparently has been baked rather than fried. These are another favourite of my kids. I guess they like the baked ones because this
You wouldn't
is
think it would come in this bottle though.
in a plastic bottle, which you said looks like seasoning or something.
I thought
right?
I would look at that in the shop and be like, let's season. I'll just go past it.
Yeah, and not buy it as a snack, but it is, and they are in the shape of sticks. Although I keep
Individually wrapped.
picking out broken ones. So here we go. There you go, Xander. Have a couple of
Oh,
them.
why? Thank you
They
very much.
kind of look like the naked chocolate sticks, right?
Yes.
Just the chocolate sticks, but they don't taste the same because they got seasoning on them, right?
Trying to smell one.
Oops, I dropped it. Not much of a smell, is there?
No, it's not.
They're super crunchy, right?
Super plain.
Having been baked as well, like you said before, they're quite dry.
Yeah. Do they have any flavour? This is just like stone baked potatoes.
Stone flavour. But yeah, these do taste healthy, but they have a kind of addictive quality, even though you're right, there's not really much flavour at all on them.
The selling point on these is apparently the noise, I think. They mentioned the noise.
At least 2 times on there, right? Duck.
Like
Like you're eating a stick or something. But
that crunchy noise.
Yeah, they are plain but addictive.
Your
in
kids
my
like
opinion.
these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just keep munching on them.
Kids these days have no taste. I swear.
Not Xander's favourite.
Okay, now this is the last one.
The highlight.
Look at that.
That's not
Fancy
sausages
flavour.
on there. Okay?
That is not a sausage.
That's myeongnanjut, which is the fish roe. Comes in these pouches. You're not a fan of that in general.
Never. It scares me that I thought it was a sausage and now you told me it's not. So what have I been eating?
So it looks like a French fry, right? That's the concept of these snacks.
That looks like a dried fry that you'd left after over a night.
Maybe this is what they do with them. They recycle them as crisps.
Oh no, please don't.
So this is mayonnaise and the fish roe together, which is a great flavour for kimbap, by the way. Give it a try, Xander. It's a bit kind of fruity, right?
Yeah.
That is a bit strange,
What?
actually. Why is it
It does
fruity?
taste like fruit. That tastes exact. No.
Like, it smells kind of fishy.
Just suck the flavour up. Okay.
Yeah, it tastes like fruit. Like a tangy fruit. It's weird, isn't
What
it?
is that fruit?
Well, it's very strange.
It's that chemical. It's that artificial flavour bit.
Yeah, of course. But the smell is fishy. Look, smell the pack. Smell this fishiness.
It smells like fish food.
Yeah, it does smell a bit like fish food. The taste is really odd. I like this brand, like the French fry brand, because it's really crispy. But
What is that
it
flavour
does
meant to be in?
taste a bit weird. I must say, this is not my favourite either. It's meant to be salty.
It's like a cherry. Not cherry though.
No, I don't know. Not my favourite. We're not going to keep eating this one.
We have had that.
It's not terrible.
It's definitely not my favourite though.
No, it's just a bit weird, isn't it?
Get the chicken ones.
The chicken ones
Or the
are
plain
good.
ones.
Okay, I am going to dehydrate here with all this salt that we've been eating. So we're going to go and have some drinks. We're going to see you again next week. Xander's going to upload this video. Well, I should say
That's
we
my
will
job now.
upload this video onto YouTube so you can check it out probably tomorrow, hot off the shelf. Thank you for coming in today, Xander, and we'll see you next Monday.
Goodbye. Have a great week.
It's time for Taeyeon featuring Dean now, Starlight.